Hello everybody, it's Dr. A. I'm here in Tarpon Springs, Florida. I have a bus parked right beside me. Hold on. We just parked here for the day. $5 and there's a $3 one. So you got to pay for parking when you come down. And we're at the Sponge Dock area. This is Dodecanesa Street. I'll turn my camera so you can see down it. You can see it's full of all kinds of shops and restaurants, anything you could imagine. So let's start talking about, oops, sorry, I dropped the I moved it down. Talking about Tarpon Springs. Tarpon Springs was really, it really grew as Hamilton Distant settled this west part of Florida. He bought the railroad here in 1880s, and he bought, I think it was 4 million acres in Florida and develop them. And he was the first person to purchase the land here at Tarpon Springs. But it was really the first, citizens who came here and established the area who we give kind of credit to. By 1884, a post office was here. And by 1887, Tarpon Springs was incorporated. It had a population of 52. The interesting thing for me when I first started reading the history of the area was, oh, there's Rendog, was some of the first people who were here were the earliest settlers were A.W. Ormond of South Carolina and his teenage daughter Mary. I'll walk out here on the main street. Mary, they became the first settlers here, and what I thought was so fascinating was she was actually, I'll turn the camera back on me so you can see me. She was actually the inspiration for the name Tarpon Springs. Mary married a Bahamian who came here. There's my connection, you guys. Those who know me know I'm from the Bahamas. And he came up here on his sloop to travel the world. His name was Joshua Boyer, and he met Mary and her father, and they got married eventually, and so they are the earliest people here. Mary thought that they should name the town Tarpon Springs because of all the tarpon that were here and you could see them. So it's a beautiful place. We'll keep walking down there. It's known for sponging. Let me get Randog, hold on. Down here on the water, I just want to talk a little bit, let me walk past this fish cleaning station, about, and it is Christmas time, so you can see they're getting ready for a boat parade, it looks like. But we look at the fishing industry and we see it really begin to boom here in the 1890s. It was, not the fishing, the sponging industry. The Cheney Sponge Company sold almost $1 million worth of sponges that year. So that's truly amazing. In the next few years, Greek sponge divers began to appear here. And we see the business boom. Sponges were important and still are. In fact, I learned this from somebody, I can't remember, I was at a sponging place and they told me that all the medical sponges are natural sponges, which I did not know. But by the time we see that 1900s, over 500 Greek sponge divers were working here, and they had over 50 boats. We're gonna walk around and we'll go by, I know there's a place called Spongarama. I'm here in back of the visitor center. Turn so you can see it. We're at the docks. See the sponges? So apparently they sell their sponges all over the world here. See, they hang them out to dry. We have sponging in the Bahamas too. Isn't that cool? There's a sponge diver memorial, and here's the tree. And here's a boat with more sponges on it. So we were just in the visitor center, and we're walking down Dodecnesa Street, and it's the main road, it looks like, for the sponging stuff, and we talked to the woman in there. So tonight's their big Christmas festivities, so they have a snow festival, and they blow tons of snow here. There's also tree lighting. Unfortunately, we're staying further south, but it sounds like fun. And then January 6th, they have the Epiphany ceremony. I hope to come back here. This is just a sneak peek. So if I don't talk anymore, I want to say peace out, everyone. Have a wonderful holiday. If I don't talk to you before then.